What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, the Wrestling Nerd Himself, Trey Watson here, back with another video. My second video on my new YouTube account. Sorry for those of you who could not find my old YouTube account. I deleted that one because, for one, I was just behind in my timeline and stuff like that. But you know the routine, you know the rules. Comment down below, like this video, and click that button up above if you like what you see. Anyway, a lot of big things coming up on my new channel. I gotta finish it up tonight. A lot of new things coming up, a lot of new stuff. Got some new things I'm gonna start doing with the channel. I got more time on my hands now to do with the channel, to work on my YouTube channel. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Um, I'm here to talk about No Way Out 2012, my review on the show. Show went off the air a couple hours ago, and to be honest, my expectation for the show wasn't really high, and I got my money's worth tonight. My expectations weren't high for the show, but my expectations were not seated for this show. This show was decent, if not mediocre at best. It felt like another filler pay-per-view, like WWE makes all the pay-per-view feel lately. So I really, going in this, I really didn't expect that out of it, and that's exactly what I got. Really nothing. Only good match of the card to me was the tag team and the WWE Championship match and the world title match. Those are the only three good matches of the night, in my opinion. And we're about to get into that right now. We kick off the show with the world title match between Sheamus and Dolph Ziggler. I was kind of shocked to see this match start off the card. I kind of felt like it was bad structure by WWE to have their world title match be on first, but WWE really treats the world title like it's crap. Really don't really respect. You can tell McMahon, he doesn't really respect the world title like he really should. All the greats have held that belt, and he does not respect it as he should. So he sticks out here in the first match of the night. A really good match between Sheamus and Dolph. The crowd was really into it. They were pro Dolph Ziggler fans, anti Sheamus, which is really that's really gonna start happening to Sheamus. If he doesn't, I think that'd be really killed a lot of Sheamus' credibility at WrestleMania when they had him go over on Daniel Bryan like they did in 18 seconds. It really created a lot of heat for Sheamus, and he's supposed to be the top babyface for the company, and he's getting booed like John Cena does, which is not really good on their part. That really shows how they really can kill off a guy so quickly. Um, this is a really good match. Sheamus ends up going over here, beating Dolph Ziggler as we all knew he would. We all wanted Dolph Ziggler to win that world title, have a real reign this time, but WWE's just not gonna do it. And I would have felt right anyway if he'd have won the belt. I'd have been like, where's the hype? They didn't build this match up. Dolph Ziggler was a replacement for Alberto Del Rio. So going into this match, you knew Sheamus was not dropping that belt, though. Period. Then we got a tuxedo match between Santino and Rodriguez. This match was terrible. It was entertaining, but it was terrible. I don't know what WWE was thinking. I don't know why this should have been on the pre-show, and I would rather have Otunga and Brodus on the show than have Sheamus and Rodriguez fighting each other in a tuxedo match. It wasn't for the United States title. It was basically pointless. I know they've been building up something between Rodriguez and Santino, but it was terrible. This thing was terrible. Santino ends up winning, stripping Rodriguez of his clothes, unveiling Alberto Del Rio's face on Rodriguez's drawers. Then we got third match tonight. We got the tag team title match, the tag team match, number one contendership tag team. No, actually, after this, we got Cody Rhodes versus Christian for the Intercontinental belt. Um, a really great match between Cody Rhodes and Christian. I enjoyed it. I knew Cody Rhodes was not going to win the belt back. It would have been stupid to give Christian the belt last month over the limit just to give it back to Cody this month. So I was kind of hoping that WWE went on and moved Cody on from the Intercontinental title, the mid card, on to the main event. I mean, because they really put a lot of emphasis and push behind Cody. And, it's really no point in, just having this guy, putting all this emphasis and putting all this focus on this guy for a whole entire year, just to now come to the right here at the point where he's really ready for that main event status, just to unpull the plug on him. It's really stupid. But anyway, this is a great match. Probably match of the night at best. One of the matches of the night, in my opinion. Really great match between the two. Christian and Cody definitely one of them put on the show, as they always do. And basically it. Christian ends up going over, defeating Cody as he should have. Then we got no more contendership for the tag team titles, a fatal 4-way match. I was really shocked to see that WWE actually took time out, even though they really put much hype and emphasis on it, as they ought like to do other feuds. They took time out to actually put this match together and actually decide who's up next to face Kofi and Kingston, Kofi and R-Truth. It was really good to see this, refreshing to see this. I enjoyed this match. Four great tag teams, in my opinion: Tyson Kidd, Justin Gabriel, Darren Young, and Titus O'Neil. I really like those two guys. Primetime players, I like those two guys. Um, who was the other team? Primo and Epico, and I forgot the other team. What was the other? Oh, the Usos. Four great tag teams, in my opinion, that WWE just does not utilize right. I was really shocked to see the Usos be eliminated first, but obviously WWE really has not. They don't know what they want to do with the Usos. It's really a shame to see a great tag team like the Usos not really used. You know, it's really a shame sometimes. I just shake my head at how they use the Usos sometimes. It came down to three teams: Justin Gabriel and Tyson Kidd, and Primo and Epico, and the primetime players of D Young and Titus O'Neil. Titus O'Neil and D Young ended up winning the match thanks to Abraham Washington pulling Epico out the ring and ending up the new two members of Abraham Washington's faction, Darren Young and Titus O'Neil. Only thing, they just buried Primo and Epico. WWE really does not like Primo and Epico, obviously. I mean, they don't. I mean, these guys, they've been buried back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back. It's like, what is the point anymore? Like, if you don't really have a plan or plan on featuring Primo and Epico, why bury them? Just fire them and let them go. Good grief, let them go to TNA or something. Good God, take Rosa with them too. Yes, I would love to see Rose that piece of ass on TNA the knockout position. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Anyway, just terrible. But the match was pretty good for what it was. I enjoyed it. I think D Young and Titus O'Neil do deserve to be number one contenders. So I feel like everything was right. Abraham Washington being their manager. I like this. I like this. I like this new role Abraham is beginning to get. This new faction he's kind of trying to create here. You know, I kind of like where they're going with this. I hope they do more with Abraham Washington and Titus O'Neil and the primetime players. Then we got Divas Championship on the line. Beth Phoenix versus Layla. This match was boring. It wasn't good. It was boring. Like, this is like the part of the show where I really begin to lose my interest in the show. I'm really ready to make a review video right then and there. This match was just boring. Like, it wasn't as good as the Over Limit match. I mean, Layla has improved. I give it to her, but Layla's nothing really amazing in the ring. I mean, to a casual fan, she's really not anything amazing. She's kind of like just a generic diva, you know, a generic face. I kind of like Layla better when she was a heel, that heelish type Layla. I don't like her as a face. I just found like she come off as awkward as a baby face. She doesn't fit the mold of a baby face. She was kind of better as a heel, and I really enjoy Layla as a heel. But now I just really can't seem to like her because she's a freaking face. I love Beth Phoenix as a heel, but Layla I just can't get into. Her title reign, they treated her a little better than they did Beth, which is good. At least she's not jobbing to Maria Menuso or something. But anyway, match is pretty boring. Nothing special. Layla ends up going over on Beth as she should have. I'm hoping this will be the last match between these two. Move later on and maybe feud with Natalia, Maxine, Caitlyn, Tamina. There's so many people that WWE can really throw at Layla now because Layla she's a fresh Divas champion. She really has not really got her feet wet with the division yet. There's a lot of people that they could potentially throw at Layla. So I'm glad to see the belt is off Beth. You know, works for me. So I'm really hoping to see some improvement in the Diva division. Even though I know you're not really, but I really plan on seeing some improvement. Next match we got a Ryback match. Now I know most people complain and bitch and moan about Ryback being a Goldberg ripoff, but I'm actually becoming to like this Ryback character. I don't know what it is, but I'm actually becoming to like this Ryback character. I feel like this is a fresh face. This is something new, and if potentially put in the right feud, you know, they got the Big Show here right now. What better way than to have if they're trying to make Ryback really get over with the fans? What better way than to have one of the most hated things in wrestling right now, the Big Show, up against Ryback? That way, the fans really will have a choice to choose who they want, what side they want to be on. Basically, that way the fans will automatically go with Ryback because they really hate the Big Show now. So I mean, what's better way instead of having Big Show versus John Cena be a feud? Why not have Big Show use him like Cena uses Bully Ray to be a vehicle for new superstars and things like that? But WWE just doesn't believe in putting younger talent over old talent for some reason. But anyway, I'm really beginning to like this Ryback character. It's really beginning to spark my interest a little bit. Even though the fans really shit on it and call it a Goldberg 2.0, I kind of like it a little bit. He ends up going over on two jobbers, basically. That's it. Then we got one of the main events, which is the WWE Championship match between Daniel Bryan, CM Punk, and Kane for the WWE title. CM Punk ends up winning thanks to AJ Lee coming out. Basically, Kane bumping into AJ, clunking heads. Basically, CM Punk ends up getting the win over Kane, and AJ looked like she did it intentional. Kane carries AJ away. As we see the camera, AJ is smiling, looking at Punk, basically helping Punk win the match. Pretty good triple threat match. I enjoyed it. Another match of the night, in my opinion. Pretty good triple threat match. Basically it. Then we got the main event. John Cena versus Big Show. Oh, God. Was this bad? Oh, my goodness. What was that to be thinking? Why couldn't the triple threat match close the show? Is John Cena and Big Show that important they had to close the show? This match was your typical John Cena and Big Show match. The Giant dominates. Cena finds a way, pulls one out of his ass, basically. God, this match was just terrible. Big Show was winded. You could see it on him. He was sweating really hard. He was already winded. Oh, God, this is terrible. John Cena ends up winning thanks to Brutus Clay and the gang. Only thing that was really good about this was Brutus Clay was featured in a bigger role in the Big Show. I was thinking that when they did this back a couple weeks ago, when the Big Show proceeded to bury Brutus Clay and Kofi, I was thinking that they were gonna be like, basically, this is just a big way for Big Show to get more heel heat. But now I think this is gonna work perfectly. It gives Brutus Clay something to do. It kind of gives all the guys the Big Show's kind of stepped over in the past something to do. So I'm kind of liking this a little bit. Maybe the Big Show turning heel might lead to something better than just, I don't know. But I did like the way they featured Bruce Clay at the end here. They have him come out, basically, help his boy Johnson to win the match. And that ends the show. Basically, No Way Out was an okay. It was mediocre. It wasn't anything special about it. Three great matches of the night. The tag team, Daniel Bryan came to CM Punk, and and Cody, and Dolph and Sheamus. Those are the four matches of the night, in my opinion. The rest of the shit was crap. Anyway, decent pay per view. Oh yeah, we got a Triple H segment. Oh God, was that a snore fest or what? Basically, happened at Triple H versus Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. What was the point of taking time out in this pay per view just to have Triple H come out to announce that he's facing Brock? Why not do this tomorrow night on Raw? Why are you using your pay per views to hype up Raw tomorrow night? What is the point? What do you have a pay per view anymore? God, that'd be their stupid ass ideas. But anyway, this pay per view was mediocre at best. Not anything special. I give it a 7 out of 10. It wasn't anything special. For those who didn't watch pay per view, this is not anything special to watch. I wouldn't watch it. Only for Daniel Bryan, CM Punk, Kane, Christian and Cody, Dolph and Sheamus, and a tag team match. Those are the four reasons you're really enjoying the whole pay per view. The rest of the matches were really crap and boring. Anyway, this is your boy, the wrestling nerd himself, Trey Watson here, saying peace. I'll see you guys tomorrow for my Raw review.